A Nightmare on Elm Street is a 2010 American slasher remake directed by Samuel Bayer, and the film stars Jackie Earle Haley and Kyle Gallner, Rooney Mara, Katie Cassie, Thomas Dekker, and Killen Lutz. So, yeah, it's a remake of Wes Craven's 1984 film of the same name and a reboot of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. So, I don't know what to say this shit because I haven't seen that reboot or remake or whatever it is before, but we'll see if I would want to enjoy this. Yeah, I know it is a fucking Rant House episode, but come on, let's get this over with. Okay, the film is set in the fictitious town of Ohio and centers around a group of teenagers living on one street who are stalked and murdered in their dreams by a disfigured man named Freddy Krueger. The teenagers discovered that they all share a common link from their childhood that makes them targets for Freddy Krueger. Just look at the fucking poster. Yeah, just look at the theatrical release poster. That poster makes you want to see that fucking film, right? Yeah, look how badass Freddy Krueger looks with those fucking grin and that crazy outfit. Okay, so what do I gotta say about this? Okay, so here's the plot. While at the Springwood Diner, Dean Russell falls asleep at the table and meets a severely burned man in seared clothes wearing a bladed gardener's glove on his right hand. In a dream, the buried man cuts Dean's throats. In reality, Dean cuts his own throat as his friends Chris Fowles and Nancy Holbrook look on. At Dean's funeral, Chris sees a photograph of her and Dean as children but cannot recall knowing Dean before high school. Chris begins to have nightmares about the burnt man and then refuses to go to sleep for fear that she will die like Dean. Jesse Brown, Chris's ex-boyfriend, shows up to keep her company while she sleeps, but Chris meets the burnt man in her dreams and is murdered. Covered in Chris's blood, Jesse runs to Nancy's house and learns that Nancy has been having nightmares about the same man, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, fuck sleep. Yeah, make friends with the fucking cup of Joe. Or make friends with the cup of fucking beautiful Joe. Goddamn fucking fuck.
What the fuck was I supposed to do? I can't give out that fucking information. Fuck you and fuck
Mega Man.
Fuck you and fuck
Morgan.
Fuck you and fuck
Mason Velez.
Fuck you and fuck Joe.
Hell no! Come on, Graham, please!
You need to strip off those prosaic morals.
Fuck you!
Okay, Jesse is arrested by the police under suspicion of murdering Chris and is killed by Freddy Krueger when he falls asleep in his jail cell. Oh, what the fuck? Is this really serious? Is it really serious that some people had to remake the original shit? Where we saw the original one already, which same plots just happened? Well, but I really do not know if there are any... I really do not fucking know if there are different shit occurred in this fucking remake. I haven't seen any remake films, not to be honest. Okay, anyways. Jesse is arrested and killed in his jail cell. As her friends die, Nancy questions everyone's connection to each other. And given that none of them can remember each other before their teenage years, Nancy and her boyfriend, Quentin Smith, discover that they attended the same preschool. Nancy's mother, Gwen, reluctantly tells Nancy and Quentin about Freddy Krueger, the preschool's groundskeeper who was accused of molesting children, including Nancy. Gwen explains that Nancy was his favorite and that she came home one day and told her mother about the things that Freddy did to her in a secret location. Gwen alerted the other parents, including Quentin's father, Alan, but she tells teenagers that Krueger escaped before he was arrested. Refusing to believe that her mother's story, Nancy attempts to track down the remaining kids from the school, but discovers that all of them have been killed, following Jesse's death. Only she and Quentin are left. Meanwhile, Quentin falls asleep during his swim practice and sees a flashback to the parents led by Alan, tracking Freddy down and burning him alive. As a result of their insomnia, Nancy and Quentin have sporadic microsleeps and become hypagogic or what it is. Ugh. Okay, trying to stop Freddy, they decided to go to the preschool to learn what they can. On the way, Nancy is attacked by Freddy when she hallucinates, during which she pulls a piece of Kruger's sweater out of the dream world into reality. Well, I don't understand if some of the scenes from the original film were left out. Either if they were left out, or maybe they just want to switch to something else. Like, we already seen the original scenes where Nancy has a nightmare in a hall pass shit. Yeah, end up in a boiler room and sees Freddy, pulls up his shirt and cuts off his chest full of maggots that were revealed. Oh man, this is some freaky deaky shit. But I don't know what the fuck is happening. I cannot tell. Okay, Quentin takes Nancy to a hospital where he steals adrenaline to help him stay awake. Nancy and Quentin eventually make it to the preschool and uncover Freddy's hidden room to find proof of his crimes. They realize that Freddy, now a vengeful ghost, wants revenge on them for disclosing his abuse. Nancy decides to pull Kruger out of the dream world and kill him in the real world. He tries to stay awake long enough to pull Nancy out of her dream when she grabs Freddy, but he falls asleep and is attacked. Freddy goes after Nancy and explains that he deliberately left her for last. Quentin awakens and uses the adrenaline to wake Nancy, who then pulls Freddy into reality. They fight and Nancy uses a broken paper cutter blade to kill him before she torches the room with Freddy's body inside. She and Quentin escape, are rescued by the police officers and firefighters who are unable to find Freddy's remains. After Nancy and her mother return home from the hospital, Freddy suddenly appears. While Nancy screams, Freddy kills Nancy's mom before pulling her body through a mirror and disappearing. Okay, what do I gotta say about this remake? Yeah, this is fucking repetitive indeed. I don't know what's the fucking purpose between the original and a remake. Yeah, it does not make any fucking sense, man. I don't know why would somebody want to do such thing. Is it because they ran out of ideas? Are they out of inspirations? God damn! I would rather deal with Freddy Krueger forcing me to play the horrendous Nightmare on Elm Street game on the original Nintendo 24/7 due to how much atrociously ass this fuckfest was. Or even better, I would rather drown in a bathtub full of blood while Freddy rips my fucking guts out, yanking and ripping my fucking intestines off of my body, gouging my eye sockets and skull fuck me with his blood-filled knife gloves than watching this terrible ideal remake of the original film ever in my life. So in conclusion, stay the fuck away from this atrociously 2010 remake. Go watch the 1984 original film, and watch the sequels too if you're interested in them.